This is a typical exam question regarding alkali metals and their reaction with water. So the first part says, describe what you would observe if a piece of sodium is put in water. So describe means say what happens, and observe means what would you see. So you would get a mark for any of these things. The sodium floats on the water, it moves around, it fizzes or bubbles, it produces steam because it's an exothermic reaction giving out heat energy, so it heats up the water around it and turns it into steam, and also the sodium would melt into a ball. Then you might be asked to describe two differences if you repeated it with a piece of potassium. So first of all, you need to remember that potassium is more reactive than sodium because the alkali metals get more reactive as you go down group 1. So you could say the potassium would set on fire and it burns with a lilac flame, which is a pinky purple colour. Also, the potassium gets used up quicker than sodium because it's a quicker reaction, it's a more reactive metal. And you could say more steam is given off as it's a more exothermic reaction, giving out even more heat energy than what sodium did. Then you could be asked to explain why there is a difference in reactivity between sodium and potassium. So potassium is a bigger atom than sodium. That means the outer electron that it's trying to lose is further from the nucleus. There's also more shielding of the nucleus by the inner shells because there's more shells on a potassium atom. And these factors mean that there's less attraction between the nucleus and the outer electron. So that means the outer electron is more easily lost. And in an exam, if you can't remember which way round it is, whether sodium's bigger than potassium or potassium bigger than sodium, just find a corner of the exam paper, quickly sketch out a diagram of the electronic structure of sodium and the same for potassium, and you'll soon see that potassium is a bigger atom, so that outer electron is further from the nucleus and therefore it's easier to lose that outer electron.